The Sounders score goals and win. Welcome back to another episode of the Seattle Sports Show, where we love Seattle pro sports. I'm your host, Mikey, and today we are talking about a Sounders win in which they scored 3 goals. Can you believe it? We're scoring goals. We're winning. Like I said, that last match, the you could tell in the post game interviews, the players had a different energy about them. They lost that last game, but there was a lot of wonky stuff that happened in that, right? With Stephen Fry getting that red card, so they were down their goalie and then down a man the rest of the game. And yet they were still fighting the whole time and had a chance to tie it up and get a point. That didn't happen, but there was just so much good stuff in there that you thought maybe they can ride this wave into the match on Tuesday and go in and get something done. And, when they are actually at full strength and have, or when they're playing, even 11 on 11, then maybe they'll actually get it done. And they sure did. In this first half of this match, my goodness, we were scoring those goals. Ruidiaz had that amazing goal from, like, I don't know how far that was, but it was basically midfield. The Philadelphia Union player mishandled the ball, and Ruidiaz just jumped all over it, and because they were pushing forward, the goalie was way away from the goal and outside of the box, I think. But when he shot it, and boom, as soon as he stole that, he just shot it toward the goal and got it in. That was amazing to see. And you got to say that the goal that Obed Vargas had, his first goal in his in MLS, 18-year-old player here, getting his first goal in MLS was awesome, and it was an amazing goal. That kick and just getting it just under the goalie of the Union and hitting it right there in the corner. Whoo, that was good. And then later on, drawing the penalty so Ruidiaz could go in for the penalty kick. And Ruidiaz, I don't know what it is this year, but he's just going up Panenko after Panenko after Panenko. That's like 3 or 4 Panenko penalty kicks that he has this year, and it's worked every time. So if it keeps, as long as it's working, just keep on doing it. I feel like eventually there's going to be a goalie that catches on and just stays put. And then maybe if he has done it enough throughout the season, he can start using that to his advantage, where he can actually shoot it to the sides. And because they think he's going to do another Panenko, they just stay there, and he just keeps scoring these easy penalty kicks. I would love it if that's what happens. But yeah, this was, finally, a fun one to watch. It's been a struggle a lot this season, but they finally get another win. So that was good. I mean, the second half, yeah, it got a little shaky, right? I mean, we allowed them to score 2 more goals. So instead of running away with it, we end up just winning by 1 goal. But I'm not going to complain too much about that. We got the win. That's what matters. Excited for that. I mean, now, we hopefully, again, this is momentum that they are riding and are going to keep moving forward with, and we can pick up some more wins. Because, like I said, being in the position that we're in, you can't we can't afford to, be be losing any more of these matches because we're already so far behind. And right now, it is still early, so every win is going to matter. We went from just having 3 points to having 6 points now. So now, I mean, at least we're not in very last place anymore. And again, if we can keep picking up a couple more wins, we can start climbing back up into the ranks again. It's still early enough that what we had done so far wasn't an absolute killer, but it is gonna make it tough. But one thing that will hopefully make it a little bit less tough this weekend when we play on Sunday is the Sounders appealed the red card that Stephen Fry was issued in this last game, and they won. So Stephen Fry does not have to sit out and will be active for the game this Sunday, I believe, against the Galaxy. Let me double check here. Yep, against LA on Sunday. So we'll have him back. No, and hopefully all the players are going to still be jacked up and have the same kind of energy that they did in this one, and the same sort of movement around the box and getting in position to score. That was good stuff out there today. All right, let me know what you thought of this one. Do you think that the Sounders are actually in a groove right now? Do you think they have found their momentum and they can start picking up some more wins and start climbing back into a playoff position? Or do you think the start was just too slow? Let me know in the comments. All right, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, and then podcast listeners, make sure you also hit follow and subscribe and leave a 5-star rating and a written review, because it all helps out the show. And thanks for listening to the Seattle Sports Show, where we watch legends awaken. So take cover, because with this sea of sound, you will see us rise to reign supreme and win forever.